The best collaborations usually begin with a commitment to be there for better or worse. That's how life is. There's ups and downs, there's good times and bad times, there's feast, and there can also be famine. This is not only true for people's lives, but also the communities where they live. In the late 19th century, people moved into areas north of the city that became known as Bickford, Bearwater, and the town of Chelsea. There were Irish, Asian, Polish, and Black people who worked in cotton mills, on riverboats, some as sharecroppers and fishermen, but all moved into what ultimately became Memphis's first working-class neighborhoods, like the Pinch District, Greenlawn, and New Chicago. All were seeking better lives.
It was never a lonely moment of feeling, that you was alone in the world, because people was always sitting out talking with each other and they was communicating, children playing all everywhere you could go, your children out playing, It was really a great neighborhood for people to live in.
Through the years, they found better jobs at places like Firestone, International Harvester, Kimberly-Clark, and Humco. The neighborhoods became filled with residents who were first-in-the-family homeowners, and houses bigger and, yes, better than they had ever dreamed. Life was good, but things changed. Factories closed. Good jobs in the area dried up. Newer houses became available in other areas closer to new jobs. Families with options moved out. Those without options, they couldn't. Once proud homeowners became transient renters. Stately homes deteriorated from lack of upkeep. Blocks and blocks of these neighborhoods became blocks and blocks of blight and neglect. But it takes a village to renew a village. It took public and private villages. It took nonprofit and the for-profit villages. It took the city, the county, and most importantly, it took people with purpose and citizens about change.
The type of change we saw here is the type of change we need over our city. It was a private-public partnership. We had government dollars and government agencies that also came in and partnered, as well as with private agencies that came in and really built up this community around.
Of course, there's still Smoky City, Bickford, New Chicago, the Pinch, and Mud Island. But with the vision, guidance, collaboration, and facilitation of the Community Redevelopment Agency, they share one family name, Uptown.
I grew up in South Memphis, so North Memphis was North Memphis. And it was a little different for me, but I'd traveled throughout parts of North Memphis all of my life, but Uptown wasn't an area I was that familiar with. And what I see is a group of people who are very proud of their neighborhood and embrace the diversity economically as well as racially. We're just looking for that other spark that's coming. And it's a lot of exciting plans in place and we're looking forward to it.
I wanted to move here because I wanted to invest in that vision, right, of revitalizing not only the infrastructure, but revitalizing that sense of community.
We've been fortunate to meet a lot of wonderful people in this neighborhood, not only just new people, new residents that have moved in, but also existing residents. And the history of this neighborhood was something that was very important to us.
The CRA continues to work with communities addressing blight and providing affordable housing by using tax increment financing. You keep watching, and the CRA will keep working with community residents, business owners, and other stakeholders, turning divided communities into e pluribus unum, out of many, one. And most of all, just leaving things better.